Hello, Pisces. Hello, 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 everybody. Hope you guys are having a fantastic week. Let's do your reading. Tarot the Mystical Moments for the main deck, Craft Card Tarot for the clarifying deck, and the links to these decks can be found down below in the description box. Energy coming in, the Magician. You got Virgo, Gemini energy here. Your energy, Ten of Cups reverse over here. Magician is finally taking control, right? It is a very magnetic, high vibrational, nothing holding me back type of energy. It's all four aces laying on a table and not just letting those opportunities lay there anymore. Ooh, you got the Queen of Swords, Ten of Wands. Some of you might be feeling this energy revving up and revving up and revving up, knowing something's about to change, even if you're not sure what yet. Let's see what we got going on. Speaking of Magician and the Two of Wands, some type of decision coming in. All right, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Pisces, if you are a Pisces, know a Pisces. Feel like being a Pisces. Pisceans, I'm glad you're here. You could be a Pisces and this resonates. You could be dealing with a Pisces. It could resonate as the main story, and Pisces can be the cross-watcher. This reading could be about you or for you. Take it as it resonates. Collective messages for my lovely Pisceans, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, what is the energy for Pisces they need to be aware of, please? What is the energy for Pisces they need to be aware of? Oh, Three of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. What's influencing the Three of Pentacles? You. Look at the happily ever after card popped out. Nine of Cups. Reason for the reading. We got the Wheel of Fortune. Six of Cups reverse, Scorpio. Like that might be tied with this Ten of Cups reverse. Ace of Swords reverse and the Wheel of Fortune. Are you leaving someone or something? What's in the past? Or thinking about it? What's in the past? Ten of Pentacles, upright, Virgo. Energy, what's on your mind currently? Moving on. Six of Swords for something that's been an ongoing situation. Seven of Wands. I'm getting that Magician vibe right here. Seven of Wands is fighting for yourself. Maybe breaking free for love. See how he's got love tattooed on his chest? And he's got a curly little mustache. He looks like he ties ladies to train tracks. I don't think he does, but you never know. Near future. Making a decision, Two of Swords reverse. Or decisions being made here. What's coming in you don't see coming? Oh, somebody on their marijuana leafy horse, Virgo. Just, you know what? We'll be in Virgo season in less than 2 weeks. Actually, in less than 10 days, 8 days. A little over a week. How about that? But maybe by Virgo season, something's approaching. And Knight of Pentacles, and you got the Ten of Pentacles. Both Virgo energies. The Magician is Virgo energy. I feel like Virgo season might represent some type of big change coming into your life. How do you currently see yourself? Five of Swords, Aquarius, one more. I feel like you're dealing with somebody that can be very irritating. That's the feeling. Five of Swords can just be stress, you know. One more. King of Pentacles. Ooh, King of Pentacles reverse. I feel like you're dealing with somebody it's a cheapskate energy. King of Pentacles reverse. It's somebody who's only worried about themselves, right? And I do feel like you might be currently in a situation like that where you're taking care of people who don't want to take care of themselves. Or it's like an all over messy, unorganized energy. And reason for the reading, Six of Cups reverse. Some of you might realize that, like, if this is a partner you're with now, you might realize, what am I doing? I'm breaking free for my own happiness. Some of you, because we start with a Three of Pentacles. Could have been a third party thing. Doesn't have to be. But somebody could have even came into your life back here. Ten of Pentacles can also represent you might be in something that has been solid but not necessarily happy. And maybe you don't want to sacrifice one for the other anymore. I mean, you have a lot of moving forward with power and intention cards. You got the Seven of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. But you're also leaving something behind that kind of was very lackluster. Okay, what are in your emotions currently? walking away. Well, 8 of Cups. I do feel like whoever I'm reading for, you're walking away. Ready to call it. See the butterfly going into the unknown? It's going to represent a lot of change. So what's beautiful about it is, I don't think you realize you're walking into such a great opportunity. I don't think whatever this is, you're leaving for something else. You're not like leaving this job for another job, this relationship for another relationship. You're leaving it for yourself. You're leaving it for your happiness. I feel like somebody's been taking advantage of you with this 5 of Swords long enough. You know, it just feels like they're not taking responsibility. I feel like this is you in this situation. And how much more can this person take? And they don't even take ownership of what they do take. And you're over here saying, hey, you took a piece of me. He's literally missing a piece, right? And she's like, no, I didn't. And he's like, yeah, you did. She's like, no, I didn't. He's like, what's in your hand? You can bust this person and they still won't admit it, right? And I feel like when you got into the situation, you were red and vibrant and full of life. And slowly but slowly, it's like an energy vampire going on. And they still, I feel like they don't have any ownership. So I feel like in your emotions, you're walking away. Okay, what is the outcome here for Pisces? Yeah, you're pulling yourself away. 4 of Swords reverse, Libra. And it's also feel like you're waking up. I feel like you've, going from existing to living type of scenario. Making a decision. 2 of Wands reverse. You got another 2. 2s in tarot are decisions, and with them being reverse, I don't think you're putting it off anymore. I think you're just done. 8 of Pentacles, another butterfly. See this 8 of Cups? See how they represent what you're walking into? You don't even know, but it's going to say whatever it is, one small step leads to big changes. Because see this butterfly and see the light on the other side? And it's representing all these changes in your life. By taking this, leaving this maybe relationship, you might be also moving. You might be taking a different job, different place. It's like all these different changes are happening with that 8 of Pentacles. And now you got a 2 of Cups upright. Another 2. Look at that. So I feel like some of you, by choosing yourself and walking away from something, and I'm not really feeling it's necessarily, again, for someone else. You get something else in return. Someone else in return. Like someone who treats you right. 3 of Pentacles, center of the reading. Center of the reading, Capricorn energy. What is that about? The 3 of Pentacles upright. Oh, Queen of Cups reverse. Why the Queen of Cups reverse? That's Cancer, by the way. 10 of Pentacles upright again. You got a 10 of Pentacles back here. Some of you could be, if this was third party, you could be dealing with somebody who has been unavailable, and it put you on the opposite end, leaving your cup empty, and they're not leaving it. Could be that. I don't really feel that, but there could be somebody watching that is in that scenario. But Queen of Cups reverse and a 3 of Pentacles, I feel like starting over. You're starting over. This 10 of Pentacles, Pisces, could have represented a long time ago. It could be near past. It could be a long time ago. Something you once wanted for yourself. You're going to, with that 3 of Pentacles, you're ready to put in an investment with this Knight of Pentacles to get to this 10. I get starting over. I don't know why, but I'm getting starting over. But it's on your terms, and it just represents happiness, your card. I mean, 9 of Cups literally is happily ever after card. You deserve happiness too, you know. Page of Wands reverse. And there's your 10 of Cups. You get your rainbow, you get your happiness, but it's not here. It's walking away. It's walking away. It's interesting because the 9 of Cups, it's with the self, right? It's a single energy. It's being happy on your own, being happy with who you are, being happy, just being happy, being proactive again. But then it leads to a 10 of Cups, which is usually representing with someone else. Why the 6 of Cups reverse? Reason for the reading? I feel like you are dealing with somebody emotionally unavailable, in love, with work, maybe both. 6 of Cups reverse. Reason for the reading? King of Cups upright. You know what I got with that? This person has it to give to everybody but you. those people. You know those people where they only believe when they hear it from someone else. You could tell this person over and over and over about something, and it's like they don't hear you. But as soon as they'll come to you and say, "Oh, you know what I heard from Jane, and down the way over here," and you'll be like, "I've been saying that." It just feels like this person is so deaf to it's. I don't know this energy I'm getting. King of Cups on the Six of Cups reverse. Eight of Swords reverse. Not my monkeys. Not this person. A King of Cups is a very honorable king upright. It's somebody loving, but I'm not clarifying a King of Cups. I'm clarifying a Six of Cups reverse. And that brings me to an Eight of Swords reverse. An Eight of Swords reverse is somebody who's not stressed and not worried. But you have been. Yeah, they're not worried because everything's kind of given to them. But are they worried about you and how you've been looking defeated back here and dehydrated? Again, the King of Cups is on the outside, but inside they're a King of Pentacles reverse. They pay themselves first. This is like, I remember Dr. Ramani talking about like with narcissism. I think it was one of the very first videos I ever saw. But it's people who portray themselves a certain way to the public, and they always look like they're the biggest philanthrop. I can't say that word. Where they're like, donate to charities, whatever. But they'll put it also out there. So they want that social credit for it. And they know how to get all that social credit for themselves, not realizing or caring how bad they probably look. But they don't give other people credit, That's what it's like. They portray themselves one way, but inside they're really someone else. 10 of Pentacles in the past. And I feel like they flash as 10 of Pentacles. And you thought, hey, working there or being around, maybe it'll bleed onto me. And this person, nope. Death reverse. They have it to give. They just don't. Pisces. And I think you're tired of trying to get it. 7 of Wands on your mind. Ready to break free. Fighting for yourself now, Leo energy, in Leo season, mind you. There you are. I love this card because this always, you got the Minor Arcana card of the Empress. Another single, confident, happy card you're going into. Anyway, this reminds me of you. You're adorable fish in a cup. Page of Cups represent hope. It's like that spark like in Superman after he gives up his superhero-ness and becomes human, and then he realizes what a total mistake that was. And he goes and walks all the way to the North Pole, wherever that was, and he looks that he thought he destroyed every bridge and everything. He can't get back to who he was. And then he sees that little beacon glowing, that little green, and there's one crystal left that puts it all back together. That's your moment here. That's what I'm feeling. That Page of Cups represents a spark of hope. That represents some small change, ripples in your life to massive changes. Okay, 2 of Swords reverse, making a decision to come out of this in the near future, Libran energy. Yeah, you were dealing with a King reverse. I'm telling you. You thought they were like this, flashing their 10 of Pentacles, and you see them for who they really are. King of Wands reverse. 2 of Swords, you're getting away from this creature. How you currently see yourself, a 5 of Swords upright. Moving on, moving the F on, 6 of Swords. From this. Why the King of Pentacles reverse though? Pisces is like, I got nothing left to give this. Not even some Fs. They're going to still be waiting. 7 of Pentacles. Because you're 3 of Pentacles. They have a 10. And you thought, hey, if they throw in something, I can have that 10 too. Because they kind of like led you on, right? How you see yourself, 7 of Pentacles, waiting for, then next thing you know, you started investing more and more and more than you even had to give. That left you looking like this guy back here. And they're still flashing that 10 of Pentacles. They're still flashing it. You're still waiting for, just at this point, can you throw in like an Ace of Pentacles, something? Still waiting. That's when you are realizing this king has the 10 because he is never, or she, going to give up anything. So Knight of Pentacles, you get on your marijuana leafy horse and move on to and start over. Knight of Pentacles coming in, you don't see coming in Virgo season. Ooh, Page of Swords reverse. You may find something out that triggers all this. That's what that card is. Page of Swords reverse. Also, it could also be seeing this person for who they are, or you see a side of them that doesn't make you feel really comfortable. It's Page of Swords reverse can be somebody who just, when things don't go their way, that's when you really see what they're made of. And I feel like you might get a peek in that. And you're just like, ugh, leaves a bad taste in your mouth. 9 of Pentacles reverse. I just think you're walking away. You're leaving it in the rubble that it is. In your emotions, 8 of Cups. You're stronger than you think. What is that, Winnie the Pooh? Braver than you are. Braver than you know. Okay, 8 of Cups in your emotions. Your card. Star reverse. You know, it takes a lot of bravery to look at a situation and see that it's not what you thought it was, but it doesn't mean you can't get what you thought you were going to get somewhere else and make a decision. A lot of people don't do that. They are too worried about what other people think. And they'll stay in a shitty situation and placate it with some fool's gold on the outside. 5 of Pentacles reverse is you finding yourself again, moving on and finding where you belong. So 8 of Cups, you are definitely walking away. Will you still leave some feelings behind? Sure, but you love yourself more. That's why you're going. 4 of Swords reverse, 2 of Wands reverse, and the outcome, pulling yourself away. 2 of Swords reverse, equal. You add these two, you got your force. Well, 2 of Swords reverse, we saw that. Near future in here equal the 4 of Swords reverse. You add these cards, you got the 6 of Swords reverse. Somebody isn't going to change because they have it really good where they're at. 2 of Wands reverse. Thank you. 2 of, look at the twos. The twos. You have 2 of Swords. You have a 2 of Wands, a 2 of Pentacles, seeing the 2 of Cups. And you got a 6 of Wands reverse here and 8 of Cups reverse here. I will tell you this. I don't think this is a reading where they're going to chase you. I think what's going to happen, I would bet my neighbor's house, Pisces, that you are going to leave this and find true happiness and security somewhere else on your own making. And then a year, 2, 3 comes around and you're going to hear from them. And you'll almost have to remind yourself. Actually, you don't even want to remind yourself because you try not to even think about it. Hence, 6 of Cups reverse, reason for the reading. This is bad memories of the past. That's what this person will be, a bad memory of the past. But they're going to look at you as a 6 of Cups upright. They're going to look you up and think like they're doing you a favor. And it's almost going to make you laugh. And maybe you feared this day that you would have to be reminded of a lesson that you overcame. And then maybe it will be a good thing because it's not something to fear. It's something to almost have comic relief from and see that you could have still be stuck here because I feel like they're going to have somebody else stuck there. And you almost want to like do a handbook, how to get away from a narcissist. 8 of Pentacles. And some of you actually might be writing something in the future with that 8 of Pentacles. Just saying. 8 of Pentacles in the outcome, Virgo energy. 5 of Swords. I'm telling you, this person's going to be coming back. 2 of Wands and the Hierophant, but who they're going to find is not who once left them. There you are, 9 of Cups upright. I'm really getting the sense that some of you might write something like that, create something. How to get away from a narcissist. I should write that down. Maybe that's your title. Okay, Pisces, I love you guys. Have a great rest of your week and take care.